Everyone, it is Kaz Windness, aka Kaz Weirdness, and today we are going to be doing another update of a watercolor painting, and it's going to look like this. So first I start with the drawing. Sketch drawings are important. Once I have that figured out, I get out my Arches watercolor paper and my favorite watercolor set, and I paint. And then I add in details with my favorite colored pencils. And then I take it into Photoshop. The first thing I'm doing here is just straightening out the canvas and doing some hue and saturation to adjust the colors, the brightness a little bit, and I'm cleaning up the edges. Edge quality is very important in a finished illustration. It's the thing that indicates doneness and sharpness. Then I sort of messed up the bottom there, so I'm cleaning that up using a combination of coloring it in and also using the clone tool. And then I'm just using a selection tool to add in some extra colors. I'm looking to add in a little bit of all the colors everywhere in the illustration. It makes it more cohesive, makes it more poppy. Added in some stripes and textures. I really love working with texture, pattern, and then just sharpening up those edges, cleaning them up, making them more distinct. I'm always looking for where things aren't very visible and using lost and found line. I don't want it to be a heavy edged line. And then I'm using hue and saturation with the selection tool to add in the drop shadow. You just drop it back so it's darker and then up the saturation. And then I just continue to adding detail in the petals. As you can see, I love using the selection tool. Also cleaning up that white background, still with using a lot of texture. I don't want it to seem like just a flat background, which is part of why I'm using these weird shapes, just to fill in some more texture. And and then I'm just moving around and figuring out how to make the shapes look correct and adding a little more color. Yeah, and something that cactus, it bothered me that it was pulling as much attention as the grasshopper, at least in greenness, so I kept on playing with the color and how I might knock it back a little bit. Also, I wasn't sure that I liked the straight up white background. Yes, it's a good silhouette, but I felt like this needed a little more. I have this really nice watercolor brush that I used in the background. And then I'm just, playing with warm and cool, dark and light, just to make sure that it's, looking really sharp and finished. So this took me, I'm guessing it took me about an hour. A lot of what you see that I'm not zooming back on it, that's just to make sure that it's looking correct and that the silhouette is really strong and clear. And you'll notice that on that bottom cactus, I did knock it back so it wasn't as dominant as the original grasshopper color. And then, of course, remember to sign it. You always want to sign it. And here's the final. So that was very fast, but gives you an idea on how I work. And please like me! This has been Kaz Windness, aka Kaz Weirdness, and remember to stay weird. Bye!